Hey students, welcome to another Mr. Ness screencast. Today's aim is FDR and the New Deal. And here are your objectives. Pause the video, look these questions over, and get ready to copy some vocab terms and take some notes. In the last lesson, you learned about the 31st President of the United States, Herbert Hoover. Hoover was a Republican and a fiscal conservative, which meant he didn't think the government should spend much money on social programs. Hoover also believed in rugged individualism, the belief that anyone could succeed if they worked hard enough. Hoover did little to help Americans in need during the Great Depression, and as a result, he was widely unpopular. In the election of 1932, the Democrats nominated this man, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, also known as FDR. Don't confuse FDR with Theodore Roosevelt, who we learned about during the Progressive Era. Franklin Roosevelt had a very different economic philosophy than Hoover. Whereas Hoover was a conservative, Roosevelt was what is called a liberal. Economic liberals don't buy into the idea of rugged individualism. They believe that the government should play an active role in the economy and spend money to help Americans in need. Roosevelt promised that if he was elected, the federal government would provide assistance to struggling Americans. Roosevelt won the election of 1932 in a landslide. A landslide is an overwhelming victory in an election. If you look at this map, you can see that Roosevelt won all but 6 states. He received 472 electoral votes, while Hoover won only 59. This was a huge victory for FDR and for liberals, because it showed that most Americans shared Roosevelt's belief that the government should take more action to help them. FDR immediately set about using government money to create several different programs to help Americans and fix the economy. And we call these programs the New Deal. The New Deal is not one single law or program. It's a whole bunch of them. In class, you'll look more closely at some of the different laws and programs that were included in the New Deal. And now it's time to review the objectives. If you don't know the answer to any of them, just rewind the video and look again. I will see you in class. Bye, students.